Welcome to Spelling Bee Ninja, where we bring subjects to life in exciting ways. Today, we're diving into the intriguing world of philosophy. If you enjoy exploring big questions about existence, knowledge, and ethics, you're in the right place. Be sure to subscribe for insightful and engaging educational content that inspires thinking and curiosity. Let's embark on this philosophical journey together. Philosophy is a fascinating field, and its roots can be traced back thousands of years. It comes from the Greek words philos, meaning love, and sophia, meaning wisdom. Thus, philosophy is often described as the love of wisdom. It invites us to systematically explore fundamental questions about existence, knowledge, values, reason, mind, and language. Unlike the empirical methods of science, which focus on observable phenomena, philosophy employs critical reasoning to delve into ideas in depth. This distinctive process enables us to assess concepts and beliefs we may take for granted. Did you know that philosophy is often referred to as the mother of all sciences? Many fields of science, including physics and psychology, emerged from philosophical inquiries that preceded them. One of the earliest figures in philosophy was Pythagoras, who is credited with coining the term philosopher, someone who seeks wisdom for its own sake. His contributions and those of others laid the groundwork for Western thought. So where did Western philosophy originate? It began in ancient Greece during the 6th century BCE, specifically in the city of Miletus, known today as part of Turkey. This period marked a revolutionary shift from explaining the universe through mythological narratives to employing reason and logical thought. The first philosophers, known as the pre-Socratics, were curious about the natural world, asking questions like, what is the basic substance of everything? One of them, Thales of Miletus, suggested that water could be the fundamental substance of all things. This transition, from mythos to logos, created a foundation for the philosophical and scientific traditions that followed. A cornerstone of philosophical inquiry is the Socratic method, named after the famous Athenian philosopher Socrates, who lived from 469 to 399 BCE. This approach is characterized by cooperative dialogue in which participants pose questions and reflect on their answers while probing deeper into their assumptions. Rather than presenting information, Socrates would engage individuals in conversation, challenging their views with questions like, what is justice, or what does it mean to live a good life? By continually asking questions, Socrates helped others identify contradictions in their beliefs, guiding them toward deeper understanding. Interestingly, Socrates himself wrote nothing, and our knowledge of him comes from his students, notably Plato. Philosophy traditionally encompasses several major branches, each examining different aspects of human experience. Metaphysics focuses on the nature of existence and reality, delving into questions like what is being, or does God exist? Epistemology studies knowledge, such as how do we acquire knowledge, and what can we truly know? Ethics involves the exploration of what is right and wrong, prompting inquiries like what is the good life? Meanwhile, logic investigates the principles of valid reasoning. Lastly, aesthetics engages with beauty, art, and taste. These branches are interconnected. Often, a single philosophical question can touch on multiple areas, revealing the complexity of human thought. Plato, one of history's most influential philosophers, introduced his theory of forms around 427 to 347 BCE. He suggested that the physical world we perceive is merely a shadow of a higher reality, the world of forms or ideas. According to Plato, forms are perfect and unchanging concepts, while everything we encounter physically is just an imperfect representation of those ideals. For instance, beauty exists as a pure form beyond our tangible experiences of beautiful objects. Plato also founded the Academy in Athens, regarded as one of the first institutions of higher learning, which thrived for nearly 9 centuries. Aristotle, a student of Plato who lived from 384 to 322 BCE, made profound contributions to logic that shaped Western thought for over 2,000 years. He developed the syllogism, a form of logical argument where arrive at conclusions based on two premises. Take the classic example, all humans are mortal, Socrates is human, therefore, Socrates is mortal. Aristotle's writings, compiled in the Organon, established fundamental rules for reasoning which have remained essential to logical thinking. Additionally, he was a mentor to Alexander the Great, showcasing Aristotle's diverse influence that extended into sciences like biology, physics, and political theory. The Hellenistic period, marked from 323 to 31 BCE, saw flourishing of various philosophical schools that sought practical ethics and personal well-being. Stoicism, founded by Zeno of Citium, taught that virtue is found in living according to nature and reason, emphasizing emotional control and acceptance of circumstances. Epicureanism, begun by Epicurus, defined pleasure as the absence of pain, advocating for fulfilling relationships and intellectual pursuits. Meanwhile, skepticism, represented by thinkers like Pyrrho, cast doubt on the possibility of certain knowledge and suggested that suspension of judgment could lead to peace of mind. Notably, Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius practiced Stoicism, emphasizing its lasting impact on Western thought. During the medieval period, which stretched from the 5th to the 15th centuries, philosophical thought integrated faith with reason. Islamic philosophers made essential contributions, preserving and enhancing Greek works. Al-Farabi synthesized Aristotelian logic with Islamic philosophy, while Avicenna made significant strides in metaphysical and epistemological ideas that influenced subsequent Christian thought. Averroes famously wrote commentaries on Aristotle, bridging reason and faith. In the Western Christian context, Thomas Aquinas integrated Aristotelian philosophy with theology, arguing that both reason and revelation guide us to truth. Remarkably, these Islamic thinkers also advanced fields like astronomy and mathematics, playing a vital role in the European Renaissance. The Renaissance, spanning the 14th to 17th centuries, reignited interest in classical Greco-Roman thought, leading to a focus on human potential and achievement. René Descartes emerged during this era, often hailed as the father of modern philosophy. He employed radical doubt and famously postulated cogito, ergo sum, I think, therefore I am. This notion spurred the rationalist tradition. Concurrently, empiricists like John Locke and David Hume highlighted that knowledge comes from sensory experiences. Immanuel Kant later harmonized these perspectives, asserting that while experience initiates knowledge, our mind actively shapes it. Interestingly, Descartes is also credited with creating the Cartesian coordinate system, which laid the groundwork for calculus and transformed mathematics alongside philosophy. You might wonder why philosophy remains relevant in today's fast-paced world. Well, it fosters critical thinking, ignites intellectual curiosity, and helps us navigate complex moral and social dilemmas. In an age flooded with information, philosophical reasoning guides us in evaluating arguments, spotting fallacies, and making informed decisions. Issues such as artificial intelligence, climate change, and social justice engage ethical discussions that philosophy elucidates. Epistemology helps frame our understanding of science, while logic refines our reasoning skills daily. Interestingly, many leading tech companies like Google and Apple value philosophical thought in their hiring processes, highlighting the importance of critical inquiry and rigorous thinking. Lastly, as the Roman philosopher Seneca eloquently stated, it is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste much of it. Philosophy encourages us to live meaningful and examined lives, connecting us with both historical figures and contemporary ideas. Today, we ventured into the captivating realm of philosophy, exploring its definition, origins, and significance in human thought. From its Greek roots to the modern implications of philosophical inquiry, we discussed fundamental questions in key figures like Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle. Understanding the branches of philosophy, such as metaphysics, epistemology, ethics, logic, and aesthetics, deepens our appreciation of human experience. As we navigated through the history and progress of philosophical thought, we saw its enduring relevance in contemporary discussions about knowledge and ethics. Philosophy pulls back the curtain on the profound questions we all ponder. Thank you for joining us on this intriguing exploration of philosophy. We hope you feel inspired to ask your own questions and dive deeper into the world of ideas. Stay curious, keep questioning, and don't forget to subscribe for more enriching content. Until next time, keep pondering and exploring the depths of knowledge.